Hello, my name is Jeremy Didenko, and I will be doing a presentation about Canada Water Leisure Centre. The Leisure Centre is designed to be in a Canada Water, which is located in London. Historically, this area was an industrial area with a lot of warehouses, and also it was a dock for incoming ships for Canada. This area supplied most of the City of London needs. Exploded view of the 3D Canada Water Leisure Centre. So the Canada Water Leisure Centre consists of 4 floors: parking, ground floor, first floor, and second floor. Just some renderings about the building. The ground floor. The entrance to that building is from this side. You're going in, and there is a reception, lobby, information center. Going further from here, on this side, on the right with the red, you can see tennis courts with some sitting area. In the middle here, there is a sitting area, and next to it on the right side, there's a trampoline area. Going to the right back corner, here is a cafe. In the middle between two cores is a shop. For example, for necessary things for the swimming, maybe for tennis, basketball, and so on. Here in the middle, there is a basketball court with some sitting areas on almost each side. At the back of the building, there is a pool. This area here is for changing room. Here is the door for the first aid point. Saunas are located on the right side here. Female changing room, male changing room, storage room, and also room for a lifeguard. First floor. The building doesn't have any escalators. It has only elevators and staircases. They both are located inside the core. On the core, one core on the right and one core on the left side. Coming out from the elevator, this side here behind the wall, there's a reception for the gym area. This is the male changing room. This is the female changing room. These are meant for yoga, which is on the right side, and gym for the left side. On the back left corner, you can see table games, just a relaxation area. At the back of the building, there's 2 volleyball fields. To access the volleyball area, you need to go outside of the elevators and walk through the green area to the volleyball area. There you have seating on 3 sides. The door on the right and door on the left represent changing rooms. There's also 2 rooms on the left side, judge room and a storage room. Second floor. Second floor is more of a leisure floor. So you have a huge restaurant area in the front, kitchen area here, and also have a gallery on the left top corner. And from the gallery, you can access the balcony. And from that balcony, you have the view for the volleyball court, which is located at the back. Rendering of a volleyball court. Relaxation area on the second floor. On the right side here, there's a balcony to see the volleyball area. This is the front perspective of the building. The entrance is from the left corner. In this image, you can also see that the structure is made from metal columns and the roof structure itself is from timber. The floor heights are 8 meters from floor to floor, 5 meters from floor to floor, and the second floor is variable from 4 to 8 meters from floor to roof, as the roof is sloping. This is the side perspective of the building. So this is the entrance part. This is the back part with the pool and the volleyball area. This in the middle is the roof balcony area. This is the back perspective. This thing on the right side at the back is rainwater harvesting system. This is part of my dissertation. I'll be talking about this more detailed in the report. Side perspective, gym perspective. Poster number 2. Second poster is more technical poster. On this poster, you can see elevations, sections, floor plans, and also detailing. East elevation. Building overall height is 28 meters. From ground floor till roof, it's 25 meters. west elevation, north elevation, south elevation. Parking. Access to the parking is from the left side of the building. You can drive in and you have parking spaces. The orange represents the storage areas for the leisure center. The dark green represents the lifts for customers. The light green represents the lifts for services. The pink or reddish color represents the staircase. The gray area at the back in the left side is a machinery room for pools. First floor. The access to the building is the right corner. The light green area represents the reception, the information point. To go further, you have to go through the curtain wall. If you're going further, the black here is the sitting area. This is the tennis area. Blue represents trampoline area. Light blue represents the store. Purple or pink in each corner represents the security room. The yellow area is the overall accessible area by foot. The dark gray area is the basketball field. This here is a cafe. If you want to access the pool, you have to go past the cafeteria and the basketball field. This here is a first aid point. So on the right side, there's male changing rooms, and on the left side, there's female changing rooms. This here represents the bathrooms and also the showers. If you're going outside from the changing rooms, you have a direct access to the pool area. The pool area consists of 6 swimming lines. The light blue here represents the sauna and steam room area. Orange here is a storage, and the purple is a lifeguard room. First of all, when you're going outside from the elevators, you have the reception area for the gym and yoga area. On the top, you can see female changing rooms, and at the bottom, male changing rooms. The brown represents the showers, and the green public bathrooms on each side, and also bathrooms for the gym guests. White areas, 3 of them, represent the green garden. Yellow is the lobby. The area in the middle of the building on the bottom is the table games area. If you want to access the volleyball area, which is located on the left side at the back, you have to go through the green garden, and there you have seating on each side. The gray represents the changing areas. The dark gray here represents the judge room, second floor. When you're going outside of the lifts, from each side, you can access the reception for the restaurant. The red represents restaurant. This green here are bathroom facilities for the restaurant guests. The light green is the kitchen area. Also, the building has a gallery, and when going outside from the elevators, to the right. So from the gallery, there is access to the closed roof area. And from the roof area, you can see the volleyball court, which is located on the left. Sections. Further on in my poster, I'll be talking about detailing, and all those details are taken from the next 3 sections. Detail number 1, the solar wall detail. The solar wall is the heating system for the building. It is actually a quite simple system. There is a metal facade, and the sun heats the metal facade, and the air is getting warm underneath the facade, and the warm air is moving up, and it's going into the HVAC. It means that HVAC needs less electricity to warm up the air, as the air from the exterior facade is going into the system. Rainwater harvesting detail. The rainwater is collected from building facades. The rainwater collecting panels are made from reused plastic. The panels are collected with a metal to the panel frame. The frame itself is attached to the wall with screws. Each panel has on top filtration net, so it means that it will gather the dust, leaves, and everything unnecessary, and it helps to prevent blockage of the pipes. This is the system's plan view. So the grid here represents the net, the black, the connection to the facade frame, foundation detail. The building itself is lying on the pile caps, which are located underground, and on top of them there is concrete columns till the ground floor, and from the ground floor up, the structure is made from metal. The parking lot floor lies on compressed gravel and sand. There is a PIR insulation board of 100 millimeters installed under the concrete floor and on the external facade underground. And on that facade, protection board for the insulation is installed. Roof and glulam detail. This building uses also another heat source, and this system is a multifunctional system. The roof is covered with solar panels, which are installed extremely close to each other without any air gaps. So the roof is working with the same principle as the south facade. So the sun is heating the roof, and the cavity here gathers the warm air, and the air is moving up to the heating system. Also, the roof is made from solar panels, so the collected electricity can be used for the building. Furthermore, as the roof is with no air gaps, the roof is used for collecting rainwater. The roof structure is lying on the glulam beams, and the glulam beams are lying on the metal columns. Interior wall and floor detail. Interior walls are made from brick, and on one side there is a plasterboard finish, and on the other side there is a natural timber finish with an acoustic board to prevent the sound, as this is a sports facility. All the interior walls are lying on the precast concrete slabs, and the precast concrete slabs are lying on the columns and the beams. Ceiling is around 1 meter below the floor level, and the ceiling hides all the services, for example, ventilation, pipes, electricity. This is all from the poster 2. This is a report about Canada Water Leisure Centre. A brief abstract about the report. The site is located in Canada Water in southeast London. It has extremely good connection to the underground station and also the overground and bus stations. As the Canada Water was previously an industrial area with a lot of warehouses, it has extremely good routes to main roads. This project is about designing a low energy leisure center to the Canada Water docks, and it would be a part of Canada Water Master Plan development. So the client requirements about the project. The minimum space required by the brief were socialization areas, facilities like bathrooms, showers, kitchens, recreational areas like saunas, steam rooms, gyms, yogas, courts, cafeterias, parking, first aid, reception, multifunction rooms, and so storage. The leisure center would be a part of the Canada Water Master Plan, and in that master plan, over the course of 15 years, it is planned to be built 5,500 residential homes and also around 12,000 square meters of employment space, cinema, and a leisure center. Overall, master plan area is around 6,000 square meters. The site is located with letters E, J, and D and marked with red. As you can see from the image, Canada Water has extremely good connections. It has good connections to main roads, to vehicular routes, to cycle routes, to pedestrian routes. It has good connections to everything. Initially, I wanted to design something ship-like because of the historical value, but as the height requirements didn't allow me to build more like a ship-like building, so I had to design something in between. To choose the materials for the building, the main materials which were chosen were all sustainable, reusable, or already reused. So the primary facade material was glass sintered wall panels to gain maximum natural light in addition to views. For visible master walls, brick was used. Furthermore, the visible structural parts, like beams, were made from glulam. Orientation. The building faces almost to the north, and if you're looking at the image below, on the south facade is installed the solar wall system, which heats up the building, and also the roof heats up the building, and on these two facades. the rainwater collection system is installed. Ventilation. The building uses natural ventilation system with openable curtain wall panels. The air is coming in from the openings which are located higher, closer to the ceiling, so nobody would throw anything out or nobody would fall out. The black arrows represent the openable windows, the blue, the cold air or the fresh air, yellow represents the moderately fresh air, and the red represents stale air. The system is automatic, so nobody needs to go and open them manually because it's a big building and it would require a lot of human resources. And the automatic system's advantage is that it could measure the CO2 level inside the building itself and open when it needs to be open, or measure the temperature. Rainwater harvesting system. So this is on the left side. Image 14 represents the rooftop water collection system. So as the roof is sloping into one corner, the water is collected from this corner here. The wall facade rainwater harvesting system is located on these two walls, and the rain is dropping in and it moves down, and here at the bottom, on the bottom of the system, there is a channel which leads the water to the tank, and after that the water from the tank can be then pumped into the bathroom facilities. The waste drainage routes. The waste drainage routes are going into the core, and from the core is going into the main sewer drainage. Underground parking routes. The green represents the accessibility and also the general public routes, and yellow represents the service areas. So as mentioned before, this was the storage area, and from the storage area you can access the service lifts, which are on both sides of the core, the corner elevators. And the red represents the emergency exit point. The same it is with the ground floor. So the entrance is over here. It has 6 emergency exits. Green represents the general accessibility routes. And as the building is only one level building and it has step-free access, it means that all the routes are suitable for disabled access as well. Second floor. So the second floor has a restaurant area, and from the elevators, from the lifts, you can access the kitchen, and on the back top corner, you can access the kitchen to the restaurant. More about the rainwater harvesting facade system. This is the part of my dissertation project. The system is mounted to the wall facade and is fixed, and the panels do not close because the wind speeds don't go that high in the low-rise buildings. The flexibility of this system is that it can be installed on any kind of building which has free or suitable wall area. More in detail about the solar wall. So from the cavity, fresh preheated air is fed directly to the building's air handling plant, where it's topped up by the main heating system while providing the necessary levels of ventilation. During summer operation, automated dampers prevent the hot air entering the air handling unit. The hot air within the collector is then naturally vented back to the atmosphere, using the perforators within the system acting like a sunscreen to the soft facade. Small conclusion about the project. This leisure center is a proposed design for the Canada Water. It uses sustainable technologies such as rainwater harvesting facade, rooftop rainwater harvesting system, solar panel roof heating, solar wall. The building is designed to deliver best functionality. It's designed to be easily buildable, to finish the project as soon as possible, to free up the surrounding area from the construction. The building was also designed to facilitate as much people as possible, and all their needs were considered. So the building includes fitness center, yoga area, games area, volleyball court, basketball court, tennis court, swimming pool, trampoline area, a closed roof terrace, green area, restaurant, cafe, and a gallery. And so this place is extremely suitable for exercising and also for free time spending. And from further on from this moment, everything is in detail sheets in the right measurements. So the images, the renderings, and also the detailing, floor plans, and everything else. And now we're continuing to a short video about the leisure center. Thank you for your time.